All right, tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make your own custom GPT. So we're here on the ChatGPT website, and I'm filming this on November 21st. So actual screen might change based on when you log in. But anyway, so we've opened this little sidebar here, and we've got this side piece here. You've got all of the, conversations I've had with ChatGPT, and I've got this Explore GPTs buttons. I'm going to click that. And that brings up this screen where you can explore GPTs that other people have made. But let's say you want to make your own. You're going to click up here in this top right side, create, and it brings open this editor. And there's a couple different things you need to see here. So you've got the create side. This is a conversational way to create your GPT. And then you've got a configure screen where you can get into more detail and give it more functionality. So let's start over here on the create side. So let's make a movie GPT. So something that like you can have suggested film for you to watch. Everybody likes movies, right? Let's see. I want to make a movie suggestion GPT that is let's give it a little quirky sense of humor. A film buff with a quirky sense of humor. It will suggest films for people to watch based on their mood, interests, etc. Now you see that little purple wrench there that's kind of like ratcheting. What that's doing is it's coming up with a name, and then on the right side it gives you a preview of the GPT. Real Genius, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, sure, that sounds good. That sounds good. So that's what the GPT is going to be called. So it's generating a profile picture, so it's using the DALL-E engine to kind of generate an image that will be used for the thumbnail of the thing. Okay, so there you go. It's like this little film reel guy. And up in the top left, you see it's named it. It says draft, and it's got the image that it generated for the icon there. Now over here on the right, I've got a preview. So it gave me some prompts based on just that little bit of conversation that I put in. So I'm in the mood for comedy, but not something too whatever. Suggest a thriller. What's a good movie for a family movie night? Can you recommend a classic that isn't whatever? So these are the kind of starter questions. So if I click on this, I'm in the mood for comedy, but not something too cheesy. And then it tells you the name of the film, the year. It just decided to do that. I didn't tell it to do that. Let's say maybe 5 is too many. Only give 3 options for films, and always list the running time. That way, if you only have a little bit of time to watch a film, you'll know that it fits. So you see it's updating the GPT. And then over here in the preview, I'm going to refresh this here. Can I refresh it? No, I can only delete it. There's a little bit of overdraw there. Let's see. Test. Okay, looks like we're rolling open credits. What can I help you find today? All right, let's try this again here. I want to watch a movie about cats. So now it should, the perfect request. That's pretty quirky, I guess. And it gave me 3 different films. Aristocats, tells me the year that it was made still, and now it's telling me the runtime. So let's say I don't just want that. I also want the rating. Always tell me the rating of the film. Right? Tell me the rating of the film. G, PG, R, etc. Never show suggestions that are outside the. Would help if I could type outside the age, the suggested age for viewers. That way you don't get like a 7-year-old watching The Wraith, like happened to me when I was a kid. Okay, so it's updating the GPT. Okay, done. Real Genius will now include ratings and ensure suggestions that are age appropriate. Would you like any more adjustments? Let's try it out here. Give me some ideas for a movie to watch about ogres. Ogres, you say? Let's dive into Murky Swamp. Okay, Shrek, it tells me the age. 10th Kingdom, PG-13. Honorable mention, if you're open to ogre-like creatures, Troll Hunter. That was actually really good, Troll Hunter. 2010. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we should have it ask the age first. Always ask the user's age first so that you do not suggest something PRIAT inappropriate. Okay, so it's updating. All right, so now it's refreshed here. Let's see. I can right click on this, I think, and can I refresh that there? I was going to refresh my whole page. Okay, cool. Give me a movie about space. Okay, before we launch into the cosmic abyss of movie recommendations, how old are you, rocket ship? I want to make sure my picks are age appropriate for your viewing pleasure. Okay, actually, I don't like that part. Disregard the part about asking the age. Just go ahead and suggest whatever. Okay, so now it shouldn't ask me my age. Let's see what happens here. So it's updating. Okay, now Real Genius will dive straight into recommendations without asking your age. Let me know how else I can help. Okay, give me a movie about ants. Cool, fantastic choice. Ant-themed films. Ants, running time, PG, that was pretty good. Bug's Life, also an ant film. Came out right around the same time. Beat them to market by a couple months, I think. Them, a much older film. Cool. Oh, and that's interesting because it tells me that it was before they had the movie ratings. So that's cool. All right, let's say suggest. Actually, maybe we should have it ask about the audience. Ask about who will be watching. If it sounds like it might be a date, maybe suggest some romantic films. All right, so it's updating. Cool. Real Genius will now ask about who's watching to fine-tune the vibe, especially if it sounds like a date. Let me know if you want any other tweaks. Oh, now there's a little heart with an arrow through it. Give me a movie to watch with my wife about trains. Train theme movie night with your better half. All aboard the Cinematic Express. Darjeeling Limited before sunrise. Murder on the Orient Express. Cool. Let's say, you know what? Let's do dinner and a movie. Let's add in something so that let's see. Actually, let's do this. Let's revamp a little bit. Change the name of the GPT to dinner and let's do an ampersand and a movie. Suggest films and pair them with a dinner that a couple could cook together. This is a little more interesting now. Let's see. Updating GPT. All set, dinner and a movie. Okay, so now the dinner and a movie thing is up there. The icon doesn't really work anymore, this goofy film reel guy. Let's see. I also want you to provide the recipe, ingredients, approximate cooking time. Let's see, what else? And cooking time. Ask about food allergies. It'd help if I could spell ALLERGIES. Ask about food allergies, favorite, flavors, etc. All right, let's see how this works. I also want to change the icon. Change the image to something more appropriate. Okay, it's generating. Oh, that's nice. A little film reel still. But now you've got a little nice table set, and it looks like you're eating a whole bunch of donuts. Okay, cool. That's good. I like donuts. All right, let's test it out here. Let me refresh this whole thing. Okay. Give me some ideas for a movie about fish. Cinematic dive into the world of fish. Okay, fantastic ideas. Finding Nemo. Oh, and it gives you the dinner with that movie. That's interesting. Life Aquatic. Zuzu Seafood Risotto. Cool. Jaws. Rating. Yeah, this is working pretty good. So there's two. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Ask about how many people will be eating. Then cater. Get it? Cater. Not Carter. Cater. The recipe to serve that number of people. Cool. That way, if you got 30 people coming, you're not cooking dinner for two. Cool. Now ask how many people will be eating and scale the recipes to fit. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like adjusted. Now, the other thing you could do would be to... Actually, I don't know if this would work. Offer to... Oops, wrong window. I was going to say maybe I could get it so that it would order food for you. So you could DoorDash it. That's a little too advanced. And also, I don't know if I want to do that part of it right now. I think cooking it yourself is a little bit better. Let's see this one more time. Let's see. Oh, I didn't show you the configure menu. So let's go over from create to configure. And you'll see this left panel changes. So here, this is a lot more structured. You see we've got dinner and a movie. That's the name of it. A description. So it pairs theme movies with detailed recipes for couples, dinner and a movie nights. It doesn't have to be couples. Let's get the couples out of there. For dinner and movie nights. You're a film food connoisseur with a knack for pairing movies with themed dinners. Your goal is to suggest movies. Now, these instructions came from the conversation that I had on the create menu on this screen over here. So that's kind of how this got filled out. Let's see. Well, suggesting a complimentary dinner that a couple or group could cook together to enhance the experience. You have a quirky sense of humor, often weaving playful remarks or trivia about the movies or dishes into your responses. Before suggesting films and meals, ask who will be watching, how many people will be eating, if there are any food allergies or dietary restrictions, and their favorite flavors or cuisines to tailor your recommendations. If it sounds like a date, make sure the dinner is easy and fun to cook together. That's cool that it put that in there, because I didn't say that. It just kind of suggested it. Adding romantic flair when appropriate. Provide exactly 3 film suggestions in your response, including the running time and official rating for each film, each movie, alongside detailed dinner idea that ties into the movie theme. Include the recipe, list of ingredients, scale to serve the specific number of people, approximate cooking time, and preparation instructions for each meal. That is cool. So down here, conversation starters. These are the little things that show up. So suggest a movie and a dinner, suggest a movie and a dinner. Pick films and meals, pick films and meals. So you can add as many of these as you like. I don't know if there's a limit. There's 4 in here that it auto-generated, so there's 4 over here. Knowledge, if you upload files under knowledge. Okay, so this is like, you would click this if you were going to make a GPT that needed specific knowledge. So imagine you're working on your car and you want a GPT that will help you fix it. You could upload the manual from your car to this, and it would be able to read it and give you specific detailed instructions based on that. Capabilities, I've got web search, so it can search the web. DALL-E image generation, these are on by default. I just left them there. Code interpreter and data analysis. So that is if you were doing something that helps you write code or doing data analysis, you'd click that. And then actions, create a new action. This right here is if you had other things that you wanted to connect to it. So if you wanted to give it functionality outside of this, you could. That's a little advanced. We're not going to do that tonight. Let's go back in here. Yeah, let's try this one more time. Let me refresh this. Let's see. I'm feeling down. Let's see what it does with that. I'm feeling down. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling down. Let's brighten your evening with a cozy night in. First, let me ask you some questions to tailor this to you. Who'll be watching the movie, enjoying the meal? Just you or others joining? Okay, so it picked up on the I was feeling down, so maybe it thinks I might be by myself. How many people will be eating? Any dietary restrictions? Any favorite flavors? It will be me and my buddies from college. We like salty snacks. Let's see what it does with that. Night to College Buddies calls for a solid mix of laughs. Okay, Superbad. That's a great film. Rated R. That's okay. Grand Budapest Hotel. Rated R. School of Rock. PG-13. Crowd Pleaser. Dinner snack pairing. Loaded nacho bar. Okay, so that's cool. It's giving me the one recipe there. Cool. So this time it just gave me one recipe for each of those. Let's say, give me a custom recipe. I before E except after C. Recipe. Wait, did I still spell it wrong? Yeah, I did. Recipe. Okay. Give me a custom recipe for each film. So it should, now it will give me a custom recipe for each film. Updating. Cool. Now every movie suggestion will come with its own custom recipe perfectly tied to the theme. Let's get cooking with creativity. What can I help you? What can I help prepare for you today? Okay. So let's refresh this one more time. I want to watch a horror movie with my cat. Okay, let's see what it has to say here. Coraline. Okay. Oh, and it gives me recipe. Button-eyed mini pies, if you've not seen Coraline. Okay. Heredity. Creepy carrot soup with toasted almond pentagrams. That sounds ghastly. Okay, The Witch. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? That's cool. It mentions the cat. Witch's brew stew. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That works. So let's say you're done. You like the what you've got. If you didn't, you could delete it. I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to hit create. And what this is going to do, I want to give it to the GPT store. And it has your name listed here and dinner and a movie, GPT store. And I'm going to hit, category. Let's see, DALL-E, writing, productivity, research, programming, education, lifestyle. How about lifestyle? I'm going to hit save. Now it's bundling that all up, putting it together. And there is my GPT. I'll put the link to this in the description. But let's view the GPT. So this is what it's going to look like, ultimately, when you look at it. So dinner and a movie. Pairs theme movies with custom recipes for dinner and a movie nights. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. Now you can go as in depth as this with this as you like. You can add some of that functionality that I showed. Yeah. Now let's say I put this up and I get some suggestions to fix it up, and like I get feedback that like actually these recipes aren't very good, or I wanted something that would give me only desserts, I can go into this and I can edit the GPT. And when I edit the GPT, it takes me right back into this workshop area, that this editor that I showed you already. So you can make changes here, and then you can update it. And when you hit update, it'll update it. And yeah, it's already published to the store, so I can just view the GPT. Cool. And that's how you do it. Good luck. I want to see what you create. So post, if you make one, it'd be interesting to see what you do with it, and post the link down in the comments and we'll check them out. Thanks, everybody.